Hi everyone, thanks for joining and thank you for the nice introduction. My name is Thaddäus and I'm the founder of Canostix. Our goal is very simply to beat cancer, not by chasing a universal treatment, but by just diagnosing the disease so early that it can be already cured today. And all of you know that cancer is a horrible disease. And probably most of you had some personal experience with it, me included, either in your family or your friends. But let me just quickly show you how big the scope of this problem really is. Till 2030, the number of new cancer cases and deaths will increase by 68%. Already today, 1 out of 3 people will get cancer in their lifetimes, and every 6th death is related to it. So this disease is killing nearly 10 million people each year. Unfortunately, cancer screening exists for only very few types of cancers at the moment. And with this disease being so aggressive and a universal cure still being very far away, it is obvious to us that early detection is the key factor to survival. So here's what we're doing about that issue. We are creating a blood test that will be so convenient and easy to use and cost efficient that everybody worldwide at all levels of society will have the chance to participate in cancer screening to detect the disease early when it can be cured. So that one day you can just go to your GP, and while you're getting checked for your regular liver, heart, and kidney function, you can also detect the most common types of cancers at the same time without any additional effort. And we are doing this by creating a very simple software solution that can be integrated into existing hardware, converting it into top-of-the-line screening devices. So without getting too technical, here's how we do that. We are collecting a very large reference database of patients with and without cancer, and then apply machine learning algorithms to spot the subtle differences between those two groups, as well as between the different types of cancers. This system can work completely automated and detect cancer in just a few seconds with unprecedented accuracy. And because absolutely no medical or technical specialists are needed to run this test, it can be applied all over the world. Today, 220 million people are undergoing cancer screening regularly, and those are already spending $124 billion each year. With our test system, it will be possible to increase the number of patients who undergo screening manifold, while at the same time radically decreasing the cost for the healthcare system. Because if detected early, the treatment costs for cancer can be cut by more than 50%. We will license our software solution to the device manufacturers, who in turn can sell their existing hardware at a higher profit margin at a medical market to their established network of clinical laboratories and hospitals. Additionally, we'll be charging a small test fee to the laboratories for the access to our constantly growing and evolving database. With this approach, we can scale our product massively while keeping a lean business structure and focus on direct consumer marketing, meaning raising the awareness for cancer screening in the general population. Because the main problem today is that the compliance is not very high. People don't like to go for cancer screening. No one likes the idea of doing a colonoscopy. But if one day this is just a simple blood test that you can do without any additional effort, everyone will do that, and everyone will get detected early, and this is how we decrease the mortality radically. After conducting a successful proof of concept, we are now raising a seed round to get started with clinical studies right away, so that till the end of the year, we will test an additional 4,000 patients to further optimize and validate our test algorithms. And once we have shown that this system works on a broad patient basis, we'll extend our database to include more cancers and produce the final prototypes, which can then be used in 2021 to conduct a multi-century double-blind study enabling medical product certification and market entry. So to summarize that, in a nutshell, our vision is to make cancer screening available to everyone at a very low price for a variety of cancers, which will ultimately lead to many, many more people undergoing screening and being diagnosed early, saving and prolonging millions of lives. And additionally, we can save billions of dollars each year for the healthcare system because our tests will be so cheap that everyone can do it each year, everyone can get detected early, treatment will be easier, survival will be higher. And just to tell you why I'm doing this, I'm a medical doctor myself by profession, and in the last years of my medical studies, I discovered that if you do something great in science, you can, with one good invention, save millions of lives at one point instead of just treating one patient after the other. So if you dare to revolutionize the landscape of cancer screening together with us, please contact me or find me at the meeting point J. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucas.